Morning. So it has come to my attention that the mission funds, as I already had informed the cops, who it turns out work for terrorist purposes, since Heather Harvey and Bikram Brendan created the Brendan Cooler office where they sent Partridge and Aaron from, and the Collier office is also linked to similar matters. So they're using mission funds to create fake tarot, to misguide the people, just to keep me in a bind. And I had already warned that. So what's going on both on ends of like the Trump administration and Biden administration? So like now, because Trump knows that like I'm here being kept, thinking it's just a normal rental, but actually, it's serving Steve and his hookers downstairs and like keeping me monitored and all the time, spied on, to fornicate downstairs, to then like make jokes about me like, oh baby, oh, go eat a spaghetti. What happens if you have one egg and two potatoes? Why don't you make a potato? Oh, why don't you make a cake? Oh, a little boy was killed in Detroit. Oh, this. Oh, the cops here did that. Like, it's an association between the cops and the NASA, CIA, FBI to rob the funds of mission by some derelict little girls that are actually uneducated, prostitute, escort girls who are learning via trial and error. Like, okay, why don't we try now? Oh, she's in the movies. Let's call these people, pay them $20 each, tell them to go park their car in front of the movies. One's going to have a red car, one a white car, one a black car. Let's ask this one to offer her meth, this one to offer her heroin, this one to offer her cocaine. And let's see which one she goes to then see how appropriately we're going to carry forward and what we're going to tell the cops about her now and what we're going to tell the community about her. So they're also like paying the neighbors around here to kind of get me like rolling out of here. They bring renters from other states, like they let go Bailey, they call their dog Bailey. It's all the same years. All I want to say is, okay, so now like, Trump is wanting me to go down to the like Grand Hilton Inn on the South End, which is great with his buddy Tom and everything. What's going on is these boys come from the point of view whereby they think that because they're a guy and because I went there and they were cheating and I walked out, they think it's my fault and they want to now wage a war against me. So they chose, little cheap uneducated stripper like Crystal Cordova never even went to training for like hot Pilates. She used to teach it like just engaging the manager sexually, like just opening her legs, trying to like get his attention all the time, to then take his essence, to then like repeat his words after him, to then like make money. Like, these people are parrots, just like, oh, I give the session, they repeat it after me. So now Amber, before, like I was in Hollywood and Highland with their manager Aaron over there too from Louisiana. And please, Aaron Matthews, you're better than that. I mean, I don't know why you just chose to devolve yourself to these levels, for real though. I mean, I told you all in the car, you're like, I'm bored. Well, I'm not here to distract you. No, I'm here to reposition you and give you your power back. I'm not Amber, Tatiana, Crystal, Heather, or any of the people who distract you and who you think are helping you when they're hindering you. So now what's going on is little prima donna girls, like say, be it Crystal and then Andrew now is probably sad because he don't have the funds. He stole enough, I don't know. But these people, all they did with the funds is they created a war in Ukraine and Russia. They keep me here. They have me pay on top of it out of spite. Like, just because I'm not being sexual, I have to pay for it. And then what they do with the money is the same thing. Like, pay tarot to lie to me, to get me to go downstairs, knock at door, to then threaten me with cops. Like, we're going to arrest you because you're harassing my neighbors when I'm the one being harassed. Placed chemicals and stuff and my food and everything. And then they're like, they don't want to kick me out. Like, because like, even though I'm the one paying, it's just mad. Like, this whole thing is mad, and it's based on the fact that some guys are presumptuous enough and backed up by dumb enough girls to think that, oh, if I went and they were in an orangation and I kept going on mission and I kept giving sessions from Tennessee to Texas, every person I meet, even if they invite me to their kitchens, to their wherever, I sit there and I give them a session. and I have them go take a shower afterwards and revamp their field and everything. I'm on mission. Instead of coming with me and supporting me, they go team up with little jealous fraud bras that they tell them to kill me or, put restraining orders on me or death threats on me and whatever, to then, put me in competition for me to go suck their already in wrong action dick. No, that's not how it works. So if all America is polarized against women, I mean, you really have to grow up, because I'm a mother and I'm on mission, and these men should be supporting me, following me like dogs, and doing everything in their power to support me. If any of my session kids turns out to be a violent, deranged criminal mind, they're supposed to stand up with me and assist me in raising their consciousness, because arrests don't work, killing people don't work. They keep their consciousness of criminal minds even after the grave, just like now is happening. I already told the police I need my funds, because I know how to make light communities and crystal schools, meaning light schools. Because if Cristal Cordoba had any sense of anything besides being a parrot who swallows sperm to then regurgitate whatever the guy says, or eats pussy to then say like whatever I say. Did I ever say one word she says? No. I made her orgasm twice. She was a session kid with problems. She's the only kid I ever, because she asked for it. Period. The end. She's the only woman I've ever, and everybody knows. It's common knowledge by now, and shameless. I know how to treat my session girls. Probably if I hadn't done that, it would have been much worse. She would have probably killed me by now. So when I get guidance at the moment to do certain things, I know what I'm doing. But for Amber downstairs, and I enter like a street meet, they go, oh, Taurus, she's spying on your ex. I already told you I have no interest in Adam Tompkins. And if this guy MM yesterday behind me that doesn't drink, if that's the Muslim guy, please, sweetheart, no, I have no interest in you chemically, physically, psychologically, or any level. I already provided you with your session. Good luck. And if you're the one behind Kosovo, Tanglewood, and now the shootings in Tanglewood and everything else, and, how you robbed my covenant from her place, you got to know. Like, I know, first of all, it was Robert Going and Tyler Goldsmith who had that apartment, and then you brought Kosovo in with Yuriol and whoever her buddies were there, the Gringo clan of Kosovo clowns, now sending Greg Crowley to Missouri for the George Floyd thing. So the whole George Floyd thing and that induced cop abuse, that's all backed up by Islamists. So the cops are being paid by Muslims now to steal the divine funds from divine mission, to deny the resurrection, because as I said, it's a non-duality thing, so I'm the only resurrection. So already, as I already mentioned, Amber had sabotaged my whole page for auroramethodimmigration.com, wrote shit about Amy, because in the end, when they dream about finally sending their cop buddies to tell me, oh, ma'am, you're walking on the wrong side of the street. Oh, we're going to arrest you because you ate a sandwich. Oh, we're going to arrest you because you're riding your bike on the wrong side of the road. Once they do this, then they're going to reopen the website and say, see, I told you. And I'll be in the facility not able to say anything. And the boys are all given drugs, and they're all on erection mode 24, and they're being sucked by all the networks of little fucking degenerate, scoundrel, ugly chicks who drink blood, and put blood in their food and magic and rituals and stuff. And they want to call me that because they want to prove that my tech is actually some evil thing, whatever. No. So, I kindly ask the cops, if the Muslims come and bribe you, please, man, honestly, have a spine.